tomorrow's show from America's Got Talent, Howie Mandel will be here.
And from the new film, Learning How to Drive, Patricia Clarkson.
Love her, yes. And Anna Gasteyer will be my co-host tomorrow.
She's the best. I did sketch comedy with her in L.A.
You did sketch comedy with her?
Yeah, she's a friend from way back when.
Oh, boy, we're going to talk about you tomorrow.
Oh, good.
And
keep it coming.
Keep it coming, baby.
Keep my name alive.
Yes. Our first guest is one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Her new film, American Ultra, opens this Friday. Please welcome the very talented Kristen Stewart.
Kristen. Now, you did a little of this. You play the guitar.
I do, yeah. No,
do. What do you play, acoustic or electric, or what do you?
Both. Yeah, I have ADD. That's why I'm an actor.
Oh, wow.
I like it all.
How long have you been playing?
Since I was 10-ish. I was lucky my dad played, yeah. And then I was on the set all the time and needed something to do for like hours in trailers, and started playing.
Do you have a band or anything?
No.
Not yet. Not yet.
But that must have come in handy because you were in The Runaways,
Yes.
and Joan Jett was here.
Yeah.
And she talked about how incredible you were in this movie. She thought you were absolutely incredible in the movie.
Look at this. This girl knows her way around a guitar. What kind of a guitar is that? That's an electric guitar.
So,
I think that might be a gift. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Now, but welcome back to New York.
Yes, thank you.
But I'm curious, when you come to New York, what are some of the things you like to do when you come here?
I like to eat good food.
Yeah, where do you live?
You're in the right place.
You're in L.A., right?
I live in LA.
Yeah, I live in L.A. too, and I just got here. That's what I do.
Around.
I'm in Laurel Canyon.
Okay, I love it over there. I'm from Valley.
Oh, okay, great. Well, tell everybody our address.
Yeah, please. I know. I was like, why did I just do that to her?
Well, no, because we know good restaurants, and there's a lot of good restaurants in the Valley, and do you go to Pache ever in Laurel Canyon?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
I live on the east side now.
And you're like Jane in a lot of ways because you just adopted another dog.
You have three now.
But I have the same one that I adopted the last time I was here, who I'm still very obsessed with.
So you have three dogs now, though, but you have three dogs.
I have three, yeah.
Okay, how are you obsessed with yours? And I'll tell you how I'm obsessed with mine.
I don't know, I just feel like they're my children.
Me too. I have this new guy, Benjamin, and no offense, Olivia, who I've had for 16 years.
I have a favorite.
You don't got a favorite.
I know, it's awful.
I don't love them equally. I don't love them equally.
You can't have a favorite dog. It's like having a favorite child.
I know, and you know what people do? Have favorite children. And maybe you were one. Maybe that's why you're so upset about this.
Yeah, I wasn't a favorite child, and I am mad.
So tell us about your favorite dog.
Well, now I feel really bad because I love all of them immensely.
Of course, but there's a special one that pops out.
The baby. She's a baby, and she's just such a pup. She's like, I feel like she's gonna be a perma pup because she's quite small, but she looks like a big dog. She's like a shepherd mix, and she's like, she smiles. Literally, she never stops smiling. She never stops looking at me. So I'm always like, you're amazing.
Me too. He's like my spirit animal.
Yeah,
he's totally.
But what kind of dogs are they? And what do you do when you're traveling, though? What do you do with them?
I have great friends that are very close with them, and I have like buddies that'll come over and stay at my house.
Yeah, I do too.
I'll go see at your house if you're not there.
And they know how to take care of them the way you want them to, and everything.
Very much. Yeah.
It's the best, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm so lucky. The whole boarding thing would really freak me out.
Me too.
I'd be like because some of them you can say I've heard like they film them and you can see them on your phone.
Like an app, you can watch how they're doing.
Yeah, I would be on it all the time.
There's a new pet store on Ventura Boulevard in LA where they have little puppies that board. They're only small dogs. They're not puppies. I call them puppies even if they're old. And I just stand there and look in the window and look at these dogs. They board there all day long. But they take such good care of them, and they're so sweet. So if you ever need to board them,
totally. It's probably great for the dog. I'm just the weirdo being like, I'm freaked out, and the dogs are like, I prefer it. Yeah. We get to hang out with my friends.
Love getting out, meeting new people, new pups.
And there was a big announcement that came out about you that you're going to be in the new Woody Allen film, which is great. Congratulations to that. That's
awesome. You like read?
Yeah, he wasn't in the room, but I did audition for it. Yeah.
And they put you on tape?
Yeah, I wanted to take that tape with me. I walked out of that room and I was like,
Really? You didn't feel you did well?
it's weird. You're not supposed to talk about, you know, Woody Allen movies before they're out. Like, I'm not,
right.
but I think I probably am allowed to generally say, like, it's a stretch for me.
Yeah.
And so I just wasn't sure. And I cold read, and I was just like, I've
but
no
those
concept
are always
of...
the one people get when they say, I just went in, I didn't feel like I was really prepared, didn't have the time, and you end up with the role.
Well, here's the deal.
if you don't overthink
People
things.
who are in your position rarely audition, because you don't really have to anymore. And to audition is a really strange thing again, isn't it?
It is bizarre, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it made me... I hadn't been that exceptionally nervous in a long time, in that context. But it feels good to prove yourself, because it's weird when people just hand you roles and you're like, you've never even met me, you might hate me.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Like,
and they're like,
you're going to spend 3 months making this thing. And,
let me take a look at you and see what you do.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm like, okay, I'm telling you I can do this. And now I've proven it, and now we're on.
Oh, fantastic.
I like that.
That's good. Good to fight for a job again, isn't it? It does.
We got to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about your new film, American Ultra, which I can't wait to talk to you about that. We'll be right back with Kristen Stewart, everybody. We are back with Kristen Stewart, star of American Ultra, which is opening up on Friday. And tell me about this film. It's another chance for you to work with Jesse Eisenberg. I do know that.
Right, you guys are great together.
Thanks.
He's great.
He's amazing. He's so hyper intelligent and like awesome, and we're both kind of weirdos, and so like together we don't. He's just awesome. It's really weird. It's a full-blown comedy action film love story, and it starts off as this sort of like indie, quirky movie that feels somewhat like a movie I did with him called Adventureland, and then all of a sudden it just like explodes and like implodes in on itself and just turns into crazy. Like the CIA is trying to kill us, and he's all of a sudden this like very unlikely but very capable CIA sleeper agent who's like you know, violent murderer.
Bare hands, he's been programmed, and he doesn't know it.
Exactly. And we just want to get married. Like, leave us alone.
There's like at the beginning, before the killing starts, in the blood and the explosions, you're such stoners, you know, and you're just like he's got.
We're pacifists.
Yeah, exactly. You're kind of laying on the. I love that scene where you're on the hood of the car smoking a doobie, and he's talking about. What if, Planet of the Apes, or whatever the name of his cartoon is, and you kind of go off on some ridiculous fantasy Apollo Ape, which is his cartoon.
He does cartoons. There's sort of this like whole like world within a world that he creates, which is because it's like basically the movie could be like the dream of a stoner. Like it could be like some like thought or like, you know, the musings of like a ridiculous paranoid, you know, artistic stoner being like, I feel like maybe the CIA is watching us, and like. And I'm like, no, dude, you're not a robot. Believe me, you're not. But at the same time, it's all very real and absurd. And so then we have to like.
Yeah, 2 scenes later, he kills someone with his bare hands. Yeah, literally.
And you mentioned the blood, the explosion, and all that stuff. But you, so you got kind of banged up in this stuff, and they put all the makeup on you. Yeah. But I heard a little something awry when you got on a plane. After you shoot.
You were full of blood, probably, right? Your face,
I was just mangled. I just looked like I'd been beat to, you know, like, beat up.
And so you took your seat in first class, and you looked like a street waif who had just been in a fight.
Pretty much. It's happened to me before. I did a movie in New Orleans called Welcome to the Rileys, where I was just like manky, and I would just leave work and be tired and just not want to take off my makeup. And likewise with this, I was just tired, didn't want to take it off. And so I got on the plane, and then I went to the bathroom, washed my face, came back, and the flight attendant was like, "Oh, honey, oh thank God, I thought that I was so confused. I don't know what's wrong with you." I was like, "Wow,
See, that's how rumors get started."
Exactly.
Well, you know, we're going to take a look at a clip. Now, in this clip, Phoebe, which is your character, learned that her boyfriend, played by Jesse Eisenberg, just killed a couple of guys. Yeah. That's got to be something interesting to learn and figure out. Here's Kristen Stewart in American Ultra.
So great together. What is it about Jesse Eisenberg that you love so
much? He's so smart and just like a very good person, you know. Yeah. It's weird, like people keep asking us like, so what is it? You know, it's happened twice now. It's almost the 3rd time. Like, what is it? It's like, I mean, we're both like relatively sane
Same
people.
age and smart.
And not weird. I mean, we're weirdos, but we're like, you know, not insane crazy actors. And so we are like, oh, hey, buddy, let's make a movie. And
he was great at Comic-Con. He had
and you're together in the Woody Allen film, too.
Yeah, the Woody Allen
always has choices.
The Woody Allen film's going to be your third time working together. And the movie is American Ultra. It opens this Friday. Make sure you go see it. Kristen Stewart, everybody. Hey, coming up next, Oscar Isaac will be here.